Hey guys, what's up? It's Nina, and I know it's been a while, but today I decided to sit down and film a look before I jet off to go get my hair done. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. To start off, we are just going to start with tried and true MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to spread that all over my lid space, working it up to my eyebrow and all the way down to my lash line. To set the primer, I'm going to go in with my Peanut Butter and Honey palette and take the shade Creamed Honey. It's like a nude white color. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques fluffy blending brush and just spread that all over my lid space, making sure to cover every area that my paint pot covered. Moving back into that palette with a crease brush, I'm going in the shade Peanut Butter, and I'm going to throw that right into my crease. I'm looking down to see where my crease is and then looking up to make sure that wherever I place the shade, you can see it when I have my eyes open. And just work that color into your crease until you get it to the color that you want it. Now I'm going to take the shade Feeling Nutty on that same crease brush and work it over the color on the outer crease. This is just going to kind of intensify the color and give me the shade that I was going for. Now going in with the Real Techniques brush, I'm going to pick up the color Going Nuts, and I'm going to use that on the outer crease of my eye. So I'm going to work it over those colors that I just laid down and kind of take it down onto my lid space and over. Taking a Lab Squared Cosmetics fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to dip into Honey Brittle and Honey Buns. I'm going to, I guess, get a lot of that color going. Wow. And then I'm just going to take it and blend out any harsh lines. I'm going to make sure that line between my eyebrow and the color is nice and soft and has a blurred effect. To prime my face, I'm going in with this Maybelline Green Face Pro Primer thing, and I'm just going to dot it all over my face and then rub it in. For foundation, I'm going with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the shade 101, and again, I'm just dotting that all over my face. This has a really great coverage. Depending on how much you put on will depend on the coverage. And then I'm just going to work that into my skin using a Real Techniques contouring brush. I like this brush because all the bristles are compact and tight, so any brush, brush that has compact bristles will work. For concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to dot a little bit under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and then also in the center of my forehead. A little bit goes a long ways, depending on what coverage you want. You don't need a lot. And I'm just going to go in with that same Real Techniques contouring brush. Setting everything in place, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contouring palette and just dip into all of those shades with a Luxie fluffy powder setting brush and dip that underneath my eyes. Contour, I'm going in with a Real Techniques Precious Metal contouring brush and the middle shade in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to carve out my cheeks, the nose, and the other side of my cheek too. To buff it out, I'm just going in with a baby stippling brush and blending that harsh line out until it's nice and soft. Going in with my Bahama Mama bronzing powder and a face brush, I'm just going to carve out my face, all the high points and like the sunken in points, so like my forehead, my cheeks. I'm just going to take that powder and place it there. It looks a little strong, but once you blend it out, it's got a nice touch of sun to it. And then you already know the drill, just blend it out. I took a bigger stippling brush this time until I got it to the color that I wanted it to be. Pretty Pinky Glow, I'm going to use this Milani blush in the color Luminoso and just dust that onto the apples of my cheeks. And then just blend it out, all the colors together. Topping off the face, I'm just going in with this Tarteist highlighter and dusting that onto the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose. Stippling that out again, it's just going to make it a little less intense and more like a glow from within. Right in the eyebrows, I'm just going to comb them out until I get them the shape that I want them. Pardon my brows, they're a little rough. I haven't got them waxed in a while, It ain't no thing but a chicken wing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take this Precision, I think it's a brow pencil in the shade 3. And I'm just going to fill in the tail of my brows. Lately they've been pretty sparse on the ends for some reason or another. And so I just fill that in and then kind of like feather that into the front part of my brows until I get it to the depth that I want it to be. To complete my eye looks just a little further, I'm going to use this Maybelline Eye Studios eyeliner in the shade Black. This is one of the best pot eyeliners ever, and I'm just going in with an angled brush. You can use any brush you want. This one is a Luxie brush I got in an Ipsy bag a while ago, and I just use that to hack the system, the liner out until it's in a nice cat eye wing liner that you like it to be. Going into our eyelashes, I'm using a crimper and this mascara from Ulta. It is the Amplified Lashes, and don't disrespect the Ulta brand, you guys. It's pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty decent. If I would just hurry up and curl my eyelashes. Okay, here we go. So I just wiggle that from the base of my eyelashes all the way out. And you can see how the brush has some give to it. That's really gonna like pump up those lashes and give it the volume that you want. While that dries, I'm going in with a flat shader brush and my Bahama Mama bronzer, and I'm just going to smoke that out on the lower lash line. I feel like this just opens my eyes a little bit more and draws the attention where I want it. For this look, I wanted something like false eyelashes, but they're real eyelashes, so I'm going in with this Colossal Mascara from Maybelline and going over that Amplified Mascara from Ulta. Okay guys, that is it for this week's makeup look. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe in the bottom bar below. Have a great week, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!